Dylan, what's this season been like for you? It seems like there's been a lot of highs and lows. That 5-touchdown game against Air Force, and then kind of some limited touches against Fresno. How have you been navigating this season?
I just been trying to star on my role, just do what's best for the team. Whatever the coaches need me to do, whether it's I need to pass protect more or run the ball more or be on special teams and do what I need to do. I'm just, here for what they got me to do.
I mean, everyone's probably confident and thinks they can help the team when they get the ball, but I mean, the stats are pretty obvious. When you get the ball, you guys do pretty well. I mean, are you a guy that obviously recognizes that and said, keep feeding me the rock?
Yeah. Obviously, as a running back, I do want the ball. And like I said before, if they need me to run the ball a lot this game or any other game, like I want to do that. I could take the load. Whether I just, it's just depending on what the game plan is and who the team is, like I'm willing to do whatever.
Do you kind of go into the game knowing, like, okay, maybe Malik's going to get more action this game, or maybe it's going to be Sire, or is it literally just during the game you kind of find out when your number's called?
Yeah, I would say that's kind of how it is. I would think I'm not going to the game thinking one person is going to get more carries than the other. It's just we go out there and have fun, and whoever's in the game is whoever's in the game. Like I'm one of the running backs to not be selfish, and same with everybody else. I believe that we're a unit in there, so we got a real brotherly love. So whoever's on there, like I don't care, like whether I'm starting or Cy starting or Leak starting, like we all love each other enough that we know that we're eventually going to get in, and as long as we get in and do our job, that's all that matters.
I don't know if you heard Spencer's comments about, how he admitted that you need to get more carries and he put it on himself. What does it mean to you that the coach has that much trust in you that he will say, yeah, we didn't get him enough carries in that game?
It means a lot. I think that it just gives me more confidence, and also it just helps me understand that the coaches just believe in the things that I can do and, show out there.
Is it cliche that you can get better as a running back as the game goes along, that you can start to feel out, see things, or how's that apply to you?
I definitely would say I get better as the game goes. The main goal is to go out there and start fast at the end of the day, but you can also get better within the game. I would say it's a good thing to have, because first looks kind of look different as the game go on. When I mean by looks, like the line or the defense or anything like that. And as the game goes on, I just continue to try to get better and better, and that's the main thing, because fourth quarter, that's when everything is really like where it's at, because games could change in the fourth quarter that fast. So we're a fourth quarter team, and that's what we need to do.
Is it something for you that you feel like you can anticipate stuff as the game goes along? Does it move slower? Like how does that work for you?
I would say I start to anticipate it better, and it gets slower because, everybody kind of got the jitters in the first couple of snaps, or whether it be the drive. And then as the game goes on, like everybody kind of just starts to relax, and you just start seeing things different. Your heart rate goes down, and you just, tend to be a little bit more calmer with your reads, or, listening to plays and, things like that.
Is there something like a rhythm, like if somebody's out there for 4 or 5 plays in a row, maybe you get to carry it 3 times? Is there such a thing that you can kind of feel like you get in a rhythm?
Yeah, I would say it would be like whoever got the rhythm is gonna, keep playing, because like the thing that I feel like how it is why I take a guy out when he's getting in his rhythm. Like if Cy goes out there and he's getting 5-6 yards of carry and things like that, like I believe that if he's doing his thing, he should be out there and keep doing his thing. Same with Malik. If he's out there making plays, getting his carries right, like I believe you should be there. Like I'm not one to be selfish. Like I truly believe if you do your job well, then you do what you need to do.
How much do you need the running game to just be better than it was against Fresno overall? And obviously with, backup quarterback now starting and everything, how much do you guys need the running game to especially if it's raining and who knows what the weather's going to be like? How big is the running game this week?
I mean, the run game has always been a big thing every week. And then with the quarterback, like I truly believe that Max is totally fine to be able to go out there and operate at a high level. I think that we can go out there and dominate run and pass game, and obviously our big emphasis is to put a run game out there and dominate there to open up the pass game. And yeah.
What did you see in the Fresno game? I mean, I think you guys had more penalty yards than rushing yards. I mean, how do you get what were the issues, and do you think that's correctable? I mean, obviously San Diego State has a pretty good run defense too.
Yeah, it's definitely correctable. All it is we just got to be disciplined and hear the play call, because we get told whether if it's on one or on two, so it's just a matter of just listening, and other than if it's not jumping off sides or holding, just know what you're supposed to do and what not to do, and if you need to let go of the guy, let go of the guy, and things like that. But it's fixable. It's not like we're doomed to be able to hold for the rest of our lives, but we good though.
When you see it goes raining in the forecast, do you get a little bit excited as a running back now, and you'll probably get the rock a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I believe that regardless of the weather, like, we gonna run, like, and I feel like we playing at home, like, well, personally me, because I'm kind of around that area, so, like, it's gonna feel like, I'm back at home while I'm playing, but with getting the ball, I just believe that it's gonna be like any other game. We just gonna get the ball and do what we need to do, and we gonna pass too. Like, I don't think we should be scared of the rain to be able to pass the ball as well, but obviously we want the emphasis of running it.
I guess just with the rain, how do you feel playing in the rain? Like, how different is it to when you're carrying the ball when it's dry and hot?
Well, it definitely is a difference, because knowing the ball is wet and knowing it could get punched out easier, and it's things like that. So it's just ball security that we need the most. It's something we got to work on and make sure that the ball doesn't come out, and just two hands on the ball in traffic, and just being aware of your surroundings and things like that.
Speaking of being aware of your surroundings, will you, if it's raining and in fact it's on grass and haven't played a lot of games on grass, will you do anything different or pay more attention to footing in the warm-ups?
I want to say, like, nah, not really. It's not like I pay attention. Obviously, I have an idea, like, be aware of, you need to make sure you double the ball more, or plant your foot in the ground and things like that. But the main focus is to know the game plan, execute my job, and things like that. Because if I start worrying about, let me make sure my foot is in the ground, I start thinking about other things like that, it'll mess up everything. So I'm just making sure I know my job and I do my job, and all those little things don't come natural.
You brought up fourth quarter rushing. You have more fourth quarter rushing yards than anybody in America. What does that mean to you, and why do you think that's the case?
I didn't know that, but it's definitely it kind of, that means it shows that I don't just play one quarter, 2 quarters, and just stop there. Like, I'm able to finish a game throughout. That's kind of what I think it means at that point.
What does it take to be an effective fourth quarter rusher?
Mentality. I'd say having a good mentality about, regardless of what the score is, like, keep going. Like, it's kind of one of those things where, regardless of what goes on out there and whether the looks are bad or whatever, like, I got to get mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would say.
You went into the season maybe 3rd or 4th on the depth chart. Nobody knew how much you'd play, whatever. Now you're the guy everyone's demanding to get the ball more than anybody else. What has this season kind of been like for you?
I'd just say for me, it's just I've been pretty patient, and I just always believe that God has his timing, and maybe it just wasn't that time for me to start, and it was just one of those be patient and just keep working, and they're gonna notice at the time. Like, it's just one of those things. So I waited, and I just showed what I can do, and with the stuff that I showed, I did pretty good, and now you see that I'm starting to play now, and I still believe that if I don't do my best, that I could still get my spot taken. So it's just like, I don't believe any spot is guaranteed in the running back room. So
what about, like, going around town? Do more people recognize you? Is it different in class or anything? I mean, what's it like now, just being one of the stars of the team, as opposed to the 4th string back or whatever?
Well, class-wise, I have online, so I don't really see too many people. But outside, not too many people recognize me, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, I can still live a regular life. I don't think I'm, like, that big, so I think I'm like everybody else around here. Like, I don't think I'm bigger than the next person, even when I do. I think I'm still like every single body in here, like one of y'all, so,
Well, Jay's a little different.
You kind of along the lines of, like, the depth chart and stuff. Like, earlier in the season, like, you were probably a guy that could I don't know, sneak on the field for an opposing defense, but a little bit. But now that you got 12 plays of 20 or more yards,
Yeah.
and that's one of the more explosive totals in the country. Like, have you seen like defenses maybe approach things a little bit differently when 2-4 walks on the field? Or
Yeah, for sure. And that's something I had talked to my coach about. Like, I kind of got to start realizing that I'm that guy, and people are gonna play different compared to when Side's in the game, or when I'm in the game, or when Leak's in the game. Like, I just gotta understand that as a running back, and I gotta approach like the run game a lot different compared to how I approached it week 3 when people didn't really know me like that, and I'm just getting in. You feel me?
So does that mean like maybe a few more tough yards? I don't know what.
That probably means like the defense is probably more keyed into me thinking like, okay, if we give him this type of hole, he's gonna like get out of there. So we probably need to put more people in the box, or we gotta fit these gaps like this. We gotta, things like that.
John mentioned Coach D saying, "Hey, it can't happen." The 6 touches, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Have you had that conversation with him or Nate Potter or Jay Moore? Are they saying like, "Be ready to go this week"? You're going to get a bigger load, or?
They did say that to be ready, and that they didn't just say that to me though. They said that to every other running back. They just said be ready, because this is one of those games where we got to go in and like have a heavyweight fight. And with the 6 carries, I mean, I really don't have. I'm not gonna say I don't have a problem with it. Like, I feel like if that's what was with that game, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it, because at the end of the day, we still got more games to play, and whatever they feel like carry-wise that I deserve, then that's what it is.
When you go into matchups like this week, where it's 2 of the top teams in the conference, how much does that excite you as a player?
It definitely excites, because people really still kind of doubt us from time to time, because, we're Boise at the end of the day. And then on top of that, teams, regardless if they're the top team in the nation or the bottom team, everybody wants to play Boise, and they come with a certain intensity that they don't do to other teams. Like, so I'd say that playing this team, I know they're going to come out and play fast, play hard, physical, but at the same time, that's what we're going to do in a better level. So that's what I believe.
Especially after that game after Fresno, how much are you guys motivated to just show everybody
Yeah.
that isn't who you guys are?
Yeah, we're definitely motivated to go out there and actually show what the Broncos are known to do. And yeah, pretty much.
I mean, as bad as the season's been, or not bad, but I mean, a couple losses. You win your last 3 games, you're still hosting the championship game.
Yeah.
You guys kind of see that path, like, hey, it's what it's happened. It's 3 games left here.
Yeah, I mean, we still got everything in front of us. It's not like the world is ending, so we still got 3 games that we're gonna win, and I love to speak that into existence. So, and be able to host the championship game and go back to back to back and go to a bowl game, win that too, and hopefully get into that playoff too.
Do you have any friends on the San Diego team? Anybody you went to high school with or played against? Or
I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if I did, because I know a lot of local people from where I'm from got offers from that school. I know I got one of them. I was one of them, but I don't know any current people.
Nobody that's a real close friend.
Yeah.
I was just curious, now that you've made it to this point, getting a bunch of reps and being one of the star running backs, what is it about running back? What's that mental toughness component of it? Because it seems like each position has its own variation of mental toughness. What have you learned about that?
That is, being a running back is being one of the most physical parts of one of the positions on offense. Obviously, you got the O-line that really get dirty in there, but skill-wise, it's really physical, and it could be draining, because you got to hear this long play, then you got to get hit, banged up, and you got to get back up and do it again. So it's just really more of that, knowing what you're getting yourself into. Like, you can't be no running back and be scared, because you're going to have to run in between people that might be 6'5", 300. Like, it's just having that fearless mentality and knowing that nobody can stop you.
Do you have a lot of family and friends coming to this game?
Yeah.
What's it mean to you to just go back there?
It means a lot, because I know that a lot of family is coming out, and I'm kind of around that area, not like San Diego exactly, but probably an hour and a half or 2 away from now. I don't know, but I know I got a lot of family that really wanted to see me come, and it means a lot. So them going there and be able to see me play for the first time in college, it definitely means a lot.